So today's video is on this makeup tutorial, which I had some inspiration when I sat down. I wanted to do something that kind of reminded me of the sunset. So I kind of just went with what I had, and I used some like bronzy, pinkish, reddish tones, and then I smoked it out a bit. It's not anything too intense, but I honestly had no idea what I was doing. I just knew that I wanted it to be like kind of like reddish and pinkish looking. But I do like the way that it came out. I put a light pink eyeliner in my waterline, which kind of like made my eyes a little bit more bright, which I really recommend doing if you want to have like bigger eyes. So yeah, and then I kind of just like, I don't know, did like a similar thing on my lower lash line, and I kept the face pretty simple. I didn't really know what to do for lips, so I don't know if I'm like really feeling this color, but I used two different ones. I couldn't record it, but I used ColourPop lippy sticks in Brills and Tootsie, and these are like completely opposite colors. So Brills is a really cool like purple pink color, and then Tootsie is like a brown. So I just kind of combined the two and hoped for the best. And it does kind of complement the inner lower lash line a little bit, but I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll change the lip color. But anyway, if you guys want to learn how to recreate this look, which I think is perfect for summer, spring, fall, really anything, then just keep on watching. Also, in this video, I am using lashes from the company Allurame, which sent me their lashes to try out. They are really nice lashes. They're mink and they're super affordable. So if you guys want to buy them, I do have a coupon code for you for 20% off. So check that out in the bottom bar. And as always, please don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe. And let's get into it.
Hello everyone. So the first thing I'm doing is I'm going in with a primer and I'm priming my face. It doesn't really matter when you do this step. I just for some reason decided to do this first. And I'm just going in with a mattifying primer because I do have oily skin, and I feel like that a mattifying primer just works best with my skin type, but you can obviously use whatever primer works best for your skin type. The next thing I'm doing is I'm going in with an eyeshadow primer, and you can use any primer that you have, but you just want to set a base down for all of the eyeshadow that you're going to put on top so that nothing creases, because if you're going to wear this all day, it's definitely going to crease if you don't prime your eyes. So then I'm going in with my NYX Jumbo eye pencil as usual, and the reason I do this step is because I feel like it just enhances the colors that are going to go on afterwards. So I just put on the white base and then I blend it out with my finger. It's really important that you blend it out and just don't leave it the way it is right now, because if you don't, it's going to cake up just kind of like foundation would, and it's just not going to blend well, and it's just not going to look good. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a cream colored eyeshadow, something similar to the base that we used. You can really use white, I guess, if you want, but I just always tend to go for this cream shadow. And I'm just going to set my whole eyelid and brow bone with this color. And what this does is it helps you blend out the rest of the colors that you put down. And I notice a huge difference when I do this step, because I feel like I get a lot of like splotchiness if I don't do this step. Especially in the crease area, and it's just not cute and nothing just transitions the way you want it to. So I've been doing this step for about a month and I really love it. Next thing I'm doing is I'm going in with a medium brown eyeshadow, and I'm just blending that into my crease. I'm putting this kind of like on my lower crease. As you guys can see, it's not going all over. And then I'm going to go in with another color and kind of just blend that out to make it less intense and look more natural, I guess. Next thing I'm doing is I'm going in with this deep brown, which I'm obsessed with. And I'm putting that right into that socket of my crease. This color is kind of really focused in that outer corner kind of area. I'm not putting it everywhere, as you guys can see. And this just kind of deepens up that crease and just gives it a little bit more dimension. Next thing I'm doing is I'm going in with the star of the show, which is like this kind of burnt orangey bronzy shade. And that's going all over my lid. And I'm just going to really pack that on. I think I did go in with a wet brush afterwards because I just really wanted to intensify that color as much as possible. But if you have an eyeshadow that's pigmented enough and you don't need to do that, then obviously don't. So then I'm just blending it all out to make it look a little bit more seamless. And then I'm going in with kind of a deeper color into the outer corner, just to kind of deepen it up a little bit more, because I feel like the colors are kind of blending with each other now, and you can't really tell them apart from each other. So I'm going in with this like deeper kind of gray color, and this is just going to deepen it up a little bit and give it a little bit more dimension. Next step, I think, kind of tied the look together really nicely. I went in very light-handedly with this deep purple color. Well, it's kind of like a pinky purple, and I put that right into my outer crease, kind of like near my brow bone, and this kind of made it look a little bit more pink and kind of warm, and it just looks gorgeous. And then I'm going in with pink champagne, which I don't know if you guys know, but I'm obsessed with this color. I mean, you probably do know. But this is like the most amazing inner corner highlight. It really just makes your eyes pop, and it's super pigmented. But I think I did go in with a Fix Plus setting spray type of thing on my brush just to intensify it even more. And then I'm taking my tarteist liner, and I'm just lining my upper lash line, and I am making a wing as always. I mean, you guys know that I always do a wing, but you don't have to do a wing if you're not into that. And I find that using a brush like the one that I'm using is honestly the best, and it's the easiest to work with. So if you can get your hands on a brush like this, then definitely do so. They're not expensive, and they help you so much with eyeliner. And here I'm going in with my allurame lashes. I talked about these in previous videos, and I do have a coupon code, which I will leave down below if you're interested. They are mink lashes and are relatively affordable for mink lashes, which is the reason why I decided to even, work with this company. But I'm just applying those, and my method is to take my tweezers and kind of place the lash in the middle of my lid, and then do the corners. I'm sorry you can't see in the footage. I'm just really bad at making that visible. But you can kind of and I just kind of like place the outer corners, and I feel like that's like the best way to apply them. Next thing I'm doing is I'm going in with my eyeliner, and I'm putting that in my waterline, and then I'm going in with this Makeup Brief eyeshadow, and I'm putting that just in the inner 1/3 of my lower lash line. And I feel like that just kind of opened up my eyes and made them look, very pretty and awake. And I took those same dark colors that we used before and smoked out the lower lash line with those colors. I didn't do anything interesting there, so I didn't even show that. But what I'm doing now is applying my foundation, and I'm using my beauty blender as always, because you guys know that I love using my beauty blender for foundation. For concealer today, I'll be using two different ones. One is more of like a thicker consistency, which is the It Cosmetics one, and then the other one is the Maybelline one, which is very thin and just amazing. It's one of my favorite drugstore concealers, and I'm running out of it, as you probably could tell. And I can't wait to repurchase it, because honestly, It is incredible and it's affordable. And I'm going in with this brush, it's kind of pointed. So I'm blending everything out with it and kind of sharpening up my wing at the same time. And yeah, and then I'm going to go into the Beauty Blender to kind of just blend it out a little bit more and make it look as flawless as possible. One thing that I always do is I set my under eyes and C-zone because it gets very oily, and if you don't set it, it kind of just smears all over the place. So I'm going in with this Milani Prep and Go powder, and it's just amazing. And now I'm just contouring. I don't do anything super intense for contouring. I just kind of focus it on the normal areas where everyone tends to contour. And I don't really pack it on that much, and then I always blend it out to make it look a little bit more natural. So this is basically the finished look. I did not go in with blush today, because I kind of went that green with blonde skin. And I did apply a highlight. I forgot to film that part. But I used Bliss by Ultra Cosmetics, which is what I always use. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. And please don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.